MLB home run targets tonight. Now, you and I have discussed this a little bit offline, but with just the MLB schedule all the time when we normally record this show, how we sort of unveil any sort of baseball analysis night to night is a little clunky, I guess that's the word. You just never know. It's very scheduled depending on how many games are available at night. So for tonight, since it is Dinger Tuesday, you want to take a look at 3 home run hitters that the models data loves for Tuesday. Is that correct?
Yeah, I just figured, we'll stick with the theme. They got a weekly promo too. It is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Man, if you know of the old Dinger Tuesday, the legends of the old Dinger Tuesday, man, that was great. I think you put it was a $25 bet on any home run hitter, and you would get $5 in bonus bets back for every home run hit in that game, no matter who it was, up to $25. So you could cash your home run prop. You could get $25 in bonus bets per game, feasibly per game. Not uncommon to wake up the next day from Dinger Tuesday with like $200, $250 worth of bonus bets and having hit a couple home run props. They unsurprisingly put that one in the ground, and now it is a choose your boost, I guess. You get a bet reset, which is formerly the no sweat token, or a 50% profit boost. So not nearly quite as enticing as it used to be, but it's home runs. We all love home runs. You get either a no sweat or a 50% boost, which is still pretty solid. So, we'll try and take advantage. I'm just going to sort by our home run projections real quick and bring them up just so I guess everyone can see the projections. And then I'll focus on the guys that I want to for the sake of this segment. But if we have not, I don't think we've gone through our hitter projections on the podcast yet. It's not dissimilar to the NBA projections when we look at them. 4 main categories here: 1 hit, 2+ hits, RBIs, home runs. You could sort by any of them. You could filter by game or prop type. You can search for players. You can select whichever games specifically you want. If you want 3 specific games, you can pick those 3 and compare them. Obviously sort by each stat. And today, here's our top home run hitters. Pretty focused in on 2 matchups today. Model really likes the pitching matchups and the weather and the overall setup in these 2. Yankees versus A's and Astros versus Rockies. And if you go on dimers.com, I wrote up a little article breaking down all 5 of the top 5 guys. At that time, it was actually Ben Rice over Isaac Paredes, who's climbed up just a little bit, but you can read a little breakdown of each of those 5 guys. And we'll be doing that every week, regardless of who the top 5 are. So you can always check that out just to see what the model has for the top 5. And then, some additional insights and data, pitching matchups, whatnot, to maybe help you narrow down your targets a little more. So that's the home run hub, I guess. And if you want to see what it looks like in the app, this is what that looks like. Same general projections hub. You can sort by the same categories, sort by matchup, and search by player. So while we're here, let's go through 2 guys from the top of the board that stand out, and then my 3rd favorite home run hitter of the night. First one is going to be Yordan. He's off to a really, really, really good start. Unsurprisingly, he's Yordan Alvarez, but he's just absolutely raking the ball. Now Alvarez and the Astros get the Rockies in Coors Field, as we know, one of the more favorable parks for home runs. Early weather reports look like some wind could be blowing out, and moderate temps, no big red flags there, like a rain delay or or wind blowing in directly from center field or anything. Like I said, Alvarez is mashing. He's hitting .353, slugging .794. He's got 4 home runs, 1 shy of the early season lead. He is particularly hitting really well against left-handed pitchers. .529 average, 3 home runs and 17 at-bats, compared to a .176, 1 home run, and a .412 slug against righties in the same number of at-bats. Rocky starter Kyle Freeland he's fine to start the year, but he's a lefty, uses a 3-pitch mix primarily versus opposing lefties. Alvarez hits 2 of those, the sweeper and the sinker, very well so far this season. Yordan was +325, he was fair at +325. He was just +310, down to about +280 now, last I checked on FanDuel. So you're not quite getting fair odds here, but if you use the 50% boost, you will take him into an edge territory, playing him as a straight. Everything lines up really well for him tonight. Solid pitching matchup, good field, weather looks okay. Yordan is one of my favorites tonight. Model has him as our second highest overall of the night. Going to the other matchup, the guy I like in this one, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, or Ben Rice. But I really like Ben Rice for a number of reasons. One, he's not terribly far off of value, which is important. Aaron Judge is going to be a little taxed, or a little more taxed than the other guys, of course. But Rice has 3 home runs already, looking to crack that 30 home run plateau in just his 3rd season after hitting 26 last year. He's in the 98th percentile or better on StatCast in expected slugging, average exit velocity, barrel percentage, hard hit percentage, all metrics that line up well with home runs. He can hit both righties and lefties, but all 3 of his dingers this season and an .857 slug have come versus right-handers like Savali. Aaron Savali is starting tonight for the A's, and he's got great numbers versus his primary pitch mix, cutter, sinker, curve, dating all the way back to last season. Rice's 3 home runs would be 4 if he hit every single ball in Yankee Stadium, as many as 6 in other parks. So he's getting really good lift on the ball, and he has the best home run to fly ball ratio in Major League Baseball this season at 60%. Really like Ben Rice tonight, 19.4% currently. He was 19.6%, so just a little higher earlier. Fair odds right around plus 400. He's about plus 340, so not terribly far off. And then for our last guy here, I'll just pull him up. I don't have a screenshot of him in the app or anything because he's a little bit further down the board. But it's Drake Baldwin against the Angels. Going to go after Yusei Kikuchi here, who's only given up 1 home run so far, but 24 plus in back-to-back seasons. Gives up a lot of hard hits still. Mostly throws a 4-seam, slider, and a cutter versus lefties. Baldwin absolutely matched those pitches last year. He's raking the 4-seam this year, off to a really, really ridiculous start. League-tying lead of 5 home runs. 1 off a lefty. He's got a home run in back-to-back games. Just absolutely raking the ball. Favorable weather, matchup, and more lining up tonight. We've got him at 13.1%, so he's the furthest off here as far as fair odds. That would be at plus 660. You can get him at plus 500 on FanDuel. But that's a great way to use the 50% boost. That would make him plus 750. And now all of a sudden you have an edge play on a guy who's got 5 home runs to start the season at plus 750. So pretty good spot for Drake Baldwin. All 3 of those guys are probably my favorite 3 home run hitters of the night. You play them all together, Yordan, Rice, and Baldwin. You can get a 3-leg home run parlay at plus 9704. You can play that with the no sweat or the bet reset promo. You can play it with the 50% profit boost. You can do a little round robin, or you can boost your favorite straight and make them an edge.
Love it. All right, almost
100
to 1 if you go for the parlay. 3 dingers tonight: Drake Baldwin, Yordan Alvarez, and Ben Rice to cash it for us. I think we've somehow made it this far in the episode without plugging this. Shame on us. But make sure you get Dimers Pro. 3-day free trial in the app. Try it out. You'll like it, and then you'll want more of it. And then we can give you a promo code to get more of it at the cheapest possible way to get it. But if you want all these insights for yourself in real time, it's right there. It really has been the greatest resource to me in my sports betting journey through the years. I check it every single day. And whether you're betting MLB, whether you're betting King of the Court, like we just discussed, college hoops, futures, like Spider Sims ticket, there are plenty of ways to analyze all of these various sports you want to bet on. Nobody does it better than Dimers. All of the simulation data that yields these projections for player props, for futures, against the spread, anything you want, it's all there. So check it out. Get the free trial in the app, 3 days, and then you can come back and get it for the long term.